Oh, you thought I was gone, right? You thought I was gone. Well, how wrong you are, my man. How wrong you are. What is up, you geezer, blow-tie geezers? It is Chris Modder Games here. I am back in the chair once again. It's been a while. I haven't been able to do a video like this for a while, and you know what? I'm glad I'm back. I'm glad I'm back doing this, and blimey, I need to get back into the swing of things. Hey! Alright, so, in today's video, ladies and gentlemen, we're taking a break from Overwatch once again. We are going back into the grand old world of retro gaming. So what exactly are we going to be playing today? Well, we are playing our first ever shmup. Well, actually, no, technically that belongs to Einhänder on the PS1. But this is the first ever NES shmup today. And in today's video, we are going to be playing Gun-Nac. Now, this is a game that has got a lot of praise, a lot of big fan base, and the guys at Cinemassacre are huge fans of this game. And what better way to accompany that with a video of my own? So this is exactly what I'm going to be doing. So as you can see there, we're looking at the demo. We need to find a little bit more about this, because I have no idea. Let me just have a look at this. So I've got a blurb on Wikipedia here about Gun-Nac. It says, Gun-Nac is a 1990 scrolling shooter video game developed by Compile and published by Tonkin House for the NES. The player assumes the role of Commander Gun-Nac and throughout 8 different levels, fights a host of enemies from a spaceship. The ship can be upgraded to a larger ship by acquiring a wing, which allows the player to sustain 2 enemy hits rather than 1, and allows the player to upgrade his weapons further than the standard ship would allow. So it's pretty much your average standard shmup, and I have actually played this a little bit off camera before recording this video, and I have to say, it is actually really fun. I mean, I'm not exactly a big fan of shmups. I mean, I know a few people that are huge shmup fans. Me, personally, I'm not exactly the best when it comes to playing shmups. But Gun-Nac here, I've got to be honest, this is a shmup. This is a very unique shmup to me, because I think this is one that I can actually hold down. I've actually enjoyed playing a lot through the levels and all the rest of it. The power-ups are good. I mean, you've got a standard spread fire, you've got a flamethrower, you've got different projectiles moving around everywhere, and you've got different types of bomb as well, which is rather interesting. You've got like a wiping bomb that goes side to side. You have a bomb where you trigger it and it sort of like drips down water droplets and it kills everybody on the screen. And also there's a bomb where you trigger it and it creates a big massive circle of other circles and it just kills everybody. You're like, it's pretty much a bomb. It just kills everybody on the screen. Just makes it a little bit more glamorous, if you will. So yes, let's go ahead and start this. All right. That is the most creepiest looking face I have ever seen. You have $0. Welcome. Since this is your first time, you can have 4 bombs for free. As I was saying earlier, you get different types of bombs in the game. If you collect several bombs of the same type, the effect of each bomb is enhanced. I had no idea. I was just reading this, you know, just because I didn't really care. I was just reading it on a whim. I didn't really know that was actually possible. But you can't carry more than 20 bombs. I knew that part. But anyway. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, we are starting Gun-Nac. This is area 1. I've gone up to level 3, I do believe. Well, not so much necessarily level 3, but I mean, I was just playing this earlier and it was good fun to me. I was enjoying myself. I was dying quite a few times, but the good thing about this shmup is that if you get a game over, you don't actually start from the very, very, very beginning. You actually start from the level that you died at, which I've got to be honest, it gives me a little bit of leeway with shmups, because let's be honest, as I said earlier, I'm not really a big fan of shmups. I'm not very good at them, but I honestly believe that if you are a beginner to shmups and you need to get a grips with it, this is definitely a shmup for you. You know, I've played a lot of other shmups before, and I've literally struggled with them. I literally just play the first few stages, or I literally play the first part of a stage, and I just completely die because I'm terrible at them. But this one is actually nothing of the sort. I mean, there are other shmups I've played before. I mean, I've played games like R-Type, I've played games like Gradius, other games as well, you know, that don't resemble a spaceship at all. Like, I know those kind of games, but they are difficult as hell, and I never get a chance to go as far as I want to go with them, and I don't enjoy them. I don't enjoy the game for what it is. Now, as you can see, in this game right now, I'm literally collecting power-ups that resemble numbers. Now, when you collect these numbers, it gives you a unique power-up. So power-up number 1 is just your standard average shooter. Like, you just standard average spread fire. Number 2, I do believe... Number 2, I can't remember what number 2 is. I think it's like this... Well, I guess we'll just show you when we get to it. Basically, there are 5 different power-ups that you can collect. Number 3 is my favorite. It creates different projectiles, and it pretty much covers the entire screen, and it homes in on enemies, so it makes it a lot easier for you to actually clear the screen, basically. And I've just been hit, unfortunately. So this is not going to be easy for me to actually kill this guy. So as you can see there, this is actually the sub-boss of the first level. And right now, I'm having to... Well, I managed to do it, but still, I had to kill him with just my one small, regular, standard projectile, which is what I've got right now. So let's see if I can pick up another projectile here. Oh yes, I was talking to you about the power-ups. So the 4th power-up, number 4, is your Flamethrower. And then number 5 is like this standard, like you shoot out major, like massive lasers in front of you. I guess that's what you saw earlier. You can also press the A button, which creates a bomb. Now this is one of the bombs that you can trigger. The big massive circle that's able to clear everything around the screen. The only downside to using your bombs is that you cannot use your power-ups while it's being used. So I'll just use that. I'll just demonstrate. So I've got one of the power-ups that you can use in the game. So if I trigger my bomb now it goes straight back to my primary fire. I can't use a power-up while the bomb is in session. Now this is my favorite power-up right here. You use these like boomerang type things, and they go around and they try and destroy anything that they collide with. So yeah, this is definitely my favorite power up for me. I mean, I've tried all 5 of them, but this is definitely my favorite. Obviously, they're not very powerful because I don't have. Well, you've got to collect those peas right there. Collect peas. Collect pea. I don't know. What am I talking about? So yeah, I've just literally died already, and I've lost my power up. So I've got to try and get all my power ups back. There we go. That's my favorite one right there. So all it does is they're just boomerangs pretty much. I don't know what you call them. With these types of games, you just got to use your imagination. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So this is the first boss of Gun-Nac, and it resembles a massive rabbit mech type thing. Probably Diva came up with this design before she created her actual mech in Overwatch. But there you go, guys. Here we go. I'm just trying to destroy this one thing. Basically, what it is just resembles this massive rabbit thing. And it's firing out carrots at me with fellow mini rabbit mechs. Oh god, I've got my projectile. I'm gonna die because I've lost my. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna might as well just use this. I'm just gonna use all of my bombs. Hold on, let's see if I can. Oh god, that was terrible. That was awful. Maybe I should just use this. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna die here, I think. Because I don't have the right power-ups. I died earlier. Whoa, what's this? Give me a power-up! No! No, I needed that power-up so bad. Oh, that's handy. So the object of the exercise here is to shoot the eyes, because that's the boss's weakness. So that's what I'm trying to do. I want to see if I can try and do it in the video for you guys. Okay. Oh, yeah. Come on. Oh, yeah. Oh, I got both of them. Yes, lads. Yes, lads. Woo! Okay, so that's pretty much the first level completed. All right, so that was fun. That was pretty fun. Area 1 clear. There we go, lads. Woo! Right, so I'm back at the shop now, and what? After all of that, I only achieved $1? I mean, that's not exactly going to help me buy anything from your shop, is it? Buy weapons, 1 for $10. I mean, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and just play. All right, Area 2. I used a bomb for some reason. I completely forgot that the A button is actually the bomb and not my actual projectile, you idiot, Chris. Right, so this is area 2, I do believe. So basically what will happen is if you die or if you get a game over, thankfully with this game, you don't have to go back to the original level, like the first level. Like in normal shmup games, where if you just die once, whatever level you're playing, you just go straight back to the beginning. And what I hate about that is that because I'm not a good shmup play. I don't really play that many shmups because I'm terrible at them. But the problem is with these kind of games, I got a game over. So let me just demonstrate what I was trying to say. So if you get a game over, you don't go back to the beginning of the actual game. You don't go back to stage 1. You get a continue. Obviously, you lose your money, but at least the best thing you can do is stay on area 2 so you can continue on with this stage. Otherwise, you know, you wouldn't get a chance to look at the whole rest of the game, basically. I want to see the rest of the game. You know, I don't want to have to play the same level over and over and over again because I'm terrible at shmups. I want to be able to witness as much of this game as possible. Alright, so, yeah. So what I'm doing right now, this is the area 2. I've got as many lives this time around because, well, I only had like 1 life the first time I entered this level. Well, I was gonna demonstrate the here we go. Here's the flamethrower, by the way. This is like weapon or item number 4 in the resemblance of a flamethrower. Let me just use one of my bombs so I can clear everybody off the screen. Okay, I've switched over now. I've collected pickup 5. I've now got the lasers. So, I've got to be honest with you guys. In all the shmups that I have played over the years, and I've played quite a lot of them, as I said earlier in the video, I've got to say this has got to be my favourite one, simply because I feel like I know I'm good at it. You know, compared to games like Gradius and R-Type and other shmups that... Well, Einhänder. I played Einhänder earlier on in the retro game series on PS1. I mean, that's a very good shmup, you know, if you're a beginner to shmups. But in terms of this, I feel like I'm in control, like, more than any other game I've played. And, you know, it just, you get, like, a big variety of weapons that you can use to kill all of the enemies. It's very, very satisfying. The replay value of this is ridiculously high. I've seen this game going for a lot of money on eBay. So I wouldn't be surprised if I wouldn't be surprised if I saw this game on eBay and it was like going for something like 70 quid. I mean, that is how expensive this game actually is. It's got a lot of replay value, and I'm not really surprised because, well, it's a shmup game. Shmup games are notoriously popular among the retro gaming community. They're very, very, well, everybody plays them. Like, a lot of people that I know from my times as a retro gaming collector in YouTube, you know, a lot of them are huge shmup fans, especially Steve Benway and Shock 16 and Blue Tonic 78 and probably even Labosu as well is a big fan. So, you know, if you guys are still watching my videos after all these years, I mean, I'm sure that you're all a huge big fan of shmups. Probably even Psyman as well. I'm not even too sure if he's a big fan of shmups these days. I think he is, possibly. I mean, if you are watching this video, please let me know if you are big fans of shmups. And if you are a fan of a shmup, let me know what your favourite shmup is so I can go and check it out. And maybe even do a video on it for this series, who knows. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is next time I get a game over, I think maybe that will be the end of the video because, well, you know, I've got to be honest with you. This is sort of a game that I would actually play this on stream. No lie. I would actually go on Twitch and actually live stream this. And I'll tell you something, I'd get more fun out of it than me playing Overwatch. I've got to be honest. Right now, playing this is like a massive break from playing Overwatch. Because you know how frustrated I can get with that game. You know, it almost feels like, you know, my brain is going to mush when I play that. But, having said that, when you take a break from Overwatch and start playing retro games, you know, just casually, it just feels like, you know, you're just sitting back on a chair and just enjoying yourself, really. And that's what games are all about at the end of the day. We all play games and we all try to enjoy ourselves. And that's the most important thing at the end of the day. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what we're trying to do. Now, if I do get one more death here, it will be a game over. Let's see if I can go on for as long as I can. Because I'm just literally casually playing and just waiting for the next time that I die. Oh, look at that. I just literally cleared everybody off the screen. Oh, yes. How satisfying is that? I guess that's the reason why, you know, shmups are notoriously popular. Because of the replay value. And also, the satisfaction you get out of killing things on the screen. You know, I mean, there are rolling shooters. And, well, majority of them, you know, you can hold them down. It kind of depends on what kind of gamer you are, really. If you're a casual gamer, I would definitely give this a go. If you're a hardcore gamer, then definitely go for games like R-Type and Gradius, as I mentioned earlier. I actually tried to stream Gradius a while back on Twitch, and, well, I didn't have very much fun doing it because I wasn't very good. I wasn't making very much progress. And even though that game is hugely nostalgic to me over the years, you know, it's not exactly it's not exactly the greatest game to be trying to live stream, especially when you're trying to impress everybody in how good you are at playing games. And I've just died. Please do not die again, because that would result in game over. And I would like to defeat this boss, if possible. I'm just going to waste all of my bombs on this guy, because, you know, I've lost all my power-ups. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Hey! Oh. This is a very satisfying shmup game. You know, of all the shmup games I've played, this has got to be one of my favourites. This is the one game that's probably going to get me into shmups, I think. I'm actually quite surprised that there are only 8 levels. There are only 8 levels. I'm very, very disappointed in that. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. What I'm going to do is see if I can... Is there any way I can just press the pause button? Well, I can. You know what? Let's just go and continue this a little bit more, just so I can go on to land or something, and then maybe we'll just end the video there. I mean, this sort of game is very, very, like, I'm in terrible jeopardy of making this video longer than it has to be. I'm gonna pause the video. I'm gonna pause the game now so I can end the video. So there you go, guys. That is Gun-Nac. I really like this game. It is really, really good fun to play. I mean, I don't play very many shmup games, but if you're a casual gamer like me, if you're a casual retro gamer like me, and you just want to sit back and take a break from other games that you seem to be getting frustrated with, you can sit back and play this game and no worries will come to you. Life is too short to worry about things, ladies and gentlemen. Life's too short to be frustrated by anything. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at ChrisModder9. Check me out on my Google, Facebook, Pinterest, Twitch, and of course, my eBay store. Make sure you click on the notification bell if you want to be updated with any videos I intend to do in the future. Have a great day, have a great life, be nice to your fellow gamers, because we are all human beings. I've been Chris Modder Games. Until the next video, I shall see you later. Head on, and peace.